The story kicks off with the Watcher, a cosmic being with the solemn duty of observing the universe, as he prepares everyone for what seems to be the inevitable end of the Marvel Universe. In a direct address to the reader, he begins to narrate a tale that will unfold in a devastating and chaotic manner. Suddenly, we're transported to the Baxter Building, the headquarters of the Fantastic Four, where we see that the team has already been brutally attacked. Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, is cradling her husband Reed Richards as he lies dying. With his last breath, Reed warns Sue that their attacker has stolen something incredibly important and reveals that he sent their children to the negative zone, hoping they would be safe there. The building begins to crumble around them, and Sue rushes to investigate the source of the destruction. She soon discovers that Ben Grimm, the Thing, is already dead, and her brother, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, is fighting for his life. The attacker is revealed to be none other than Deadpool, who mercilessly taunts Johnny before decapitating him. Despite Sue's best efforts to turn invisible and catch Deadpool off guard, she is hit by Johnny's blood splatter, and in her rage, she uses her powers to explode Deadpool's head. For a fleeting moment, she believes she has defeated him, but Deadpool's regenerative abilities allow him to recover quickly. He stabs Sue to death, leaving her lifeless on the ground. The Watcher then takes us back to the beginning of this tragic series of events. He explains that the X-Men had brought Deadpool to Ravencroft Asylum, hoping to heal his fractured mind. However, the lead doctor turned out to be the villain Psycho Man, who subjected Deadpool and the other patients to horrific torture. This torment unleashed a new, darker voice in Deadpool's mind, driving him to a violent rage and convincing him to kill everyone. In a fit of madness, Deadpool burned down the entire asylum, killing all the patients, including Psycho Man, before deciding to destroy the universe itself. At this moment, Deadpool unexpectedly attacks the Watcher, who is stunned that Deadpool managed to find him. It's revealed that Deadpool has obtained a device created by Reed Richards that allows him to travel between dimensions. Deadpool beheads the Watcher, promising that his killing spree is far from over. The news outlets begin reporting on Deadpool's escalating violence. He has already claimed the lives of notable figures like Doctor Doom, Ghost Rider, and countless other heroes and villains, showing no mercy in his quest for destruction. Meanwhile, in the heart of the city, Deadpool engages in a brutal battle with Spider-Man. Despite Spider-Man's confidence and his attempts to humor Deadpool, the Merc with a mouth manages to outsmart and exhaust him before delivering the fatal blow. As Deadpool's rampage continues, the Avengers convene at their tower to discuss the dire situation. They learn that Deadpool has even managed to kill Black Panther and other prominent heroes. Just as they start to strategize, Edwin Jarvis arrives with grim news: Hank Pym is dead, and his advanced technology is missing. The horror escalates when it's revealed that Deadpool is already inside the Avengers Tower and has planted bombs throughout the building. In a sudden explosion, the tower is obliterated, leaving only Thor and Luke Cage as survivors. Luke Cage, known for his impenetrable skin, confronts Deadpool, but the mercenary had planned for this encounter. He had secretly placed nanotech bombs in Cage's coffee, and with a single command, Deadpool detonates the bombs, killing Cage from the inside. Thor, enraged by the loss of his comrades, engages Deadpool in a fierce battle. However, Deadpool uses Pym particles to enlarge Thor's hammer, causing it to crush the Thunder God's head, effectively wiping out the Avengers in minutes. Deadpool's killing spree continues, leading him to his next target, the Hulk. Despite the Hulk's immense power, Deadpool stands no chance in a direct confrontation and is savagely killed. However, Deadpool's resilience and cunning prevail. That same night, after the Hulk reverts to Bruce Banner and falls asleep in a cave, Deadpool reappears and kills the vulnerable Banner in his sleep. With most of the heroes now dead, a grieving Mary Jane and Aunt May gather with others who have lost loved ones. They pool their resources to hire the world's greatest assassin, Taskmaster, to put an end to Deadpool's reign of terror. As Taskmaster begins his hunt for Deadpool, he discovers the extent of the carnage left in Deadpool's wake, including the brutal murders of villains like Venom and the Green Goblin. Nothing seems to stand in Deadpool's way. Meanwhile, Deadpool has captured Professor X and is torturing him in a twisted display of revenge. The X-Men, unaware of the traps laid by Deadpool, arrive at the warehouse, only to be slaughtered one by one. Cyclops and his team are killed in a horrific explosion, while others like Colossus and Rogue are electrocuted to death. Professor X is forced to watch in agony as his beloved X-Men are brutally murdered. In his final moments, Charles Xavier attempts to enter Deadpool's mind but is overwhelmed by the insanity he finds there, leading to his own death from sheer shock. Deadpool then turns his attention to Wolverine, knowing that this will be his greatest challenge yet. Despite Wolverine's best efforts to protect the surviving members of the X-Men, he is ultimately overpowered by Deadpool, who wields a sword made of carbonadium, a material that suppresses Wolverine's healing factor. In a gruesome battle, Deadpool decapitates Wolverine, declaring that no matter how popular Wolverine may be, Deadpool will always be the one to kill him. As the aftermath unfolds, Taskmaster continues his pursuit of Deadpool, discovering that Doctor Strange has also been murdered. Realizing that Deadpool intends to destroy the nexus of all realities, Taskmaster knows that this could mean the end of the universe itself. Deadpool's actions have driven the world to the brink of insanity, with heroes turning on villains and even on themselves in a desperate attempt to avoid being Deadpool's next victim. Using a villain called Puppet Master, Deadpool creates puppets of the surviving heroes and villains, forcing them to carry out his twisted orders. The Punisher, one of the last remaining heroes, finally tracks down Deadpool and seemingly kills him, only to discover that it was Puppet Master in disguise. Deadpool then forces the Punisher to kill himself, adding another notch to his ever-growing list of victims. Deadpool's killing spree escalates to cosmic proportions as he targets and kills powerful beings like the Silver Surfer and Thanos. After an extended period of relentless carnage, Taskmaster finally locates Deadpool in a swamp. The two engage in a brutal fight, with Taskmaster using his ability to mimic Deadpool's every move. However, Deadpool reveals that mimicking his movements also means Taskmaster will begin to think like him, hearing the same dark voice that drives Deadpool's madness. Taskmaster, now gripped by fear and uncertainty, is confronted by Man-Thing, who emerges from the swamp. Overwhelmed by his fear, Taskmaster is burned alive by Man-Thing's touch, leaving Deadpool as the last one standing. Deadpool then persuades Man-Thing to end it all by destroying himself, clearing the path for Deadpool to travel to the nexus of all realities. In a final, surreal twist, Deadpool arrives in an ordinary reality, where he encounters a group of writers who are busy crafting the very comic book in which he stars, Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. The writers are casually discussing ideas for the story's end, unaware of the danger they're in. Just as Deadpool prepares to murder them, he turns to the reader, breaking the fourth wall once again. With a menacing grin, he promises that after he's finished with the writers, he's coming for the reader next. And that's the terrifying tale of Deadpool's rampage through the Marvel Universe. As he continues his relentless quest, it's clear that no one is safe, not even us. You can also watch the full collaboration of Justice League and Avengers to fight a villain, and you can also watch when Superman fights Hercules. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more, and please share your thoughts in the comments.